Alright everybody, welcome back to Frostpunk 2. Now we're going to be playing the new DLC. Unfortunately, the first recording crashed. And I lost all the footage. So I'm going to have to play this from the very beginning. Wow, yay, this is going to be so much fun. I'm going to love that. I'm not. I need to be more positive, honestly. I'm probably overstating this, but it was over an hour and a half of recording that I lost. But at least now I know what I'm supposed to be doing. Because I did horrible. I tell you what, thousands of people were dying last time. Thousands of them. So make sure to like, subscribe, and go follow me on Rumble. And, yeah, we're Scottish now. We're Scottish. So I'm gonna every now and then do my awful, absolutely horrible Scottish accents when reading the dialogue.
I had a dream.
I'll let this play out.
And it was magnificent. A city where hunger and cold were but a distant memory. For 30 years the dream came true. You were fed. You were warm. Yet never happy. You had it all. I gave you all. Well, fate is a moody lad. Now, I will leave you to take it into your own hands. I had a dream of ash, fire, and smoke. You running around like sheep, looking for a shelter, looking for your master. Aye, that won't be me.
Alright, now he's gonna give some backstory on why it's what it is.
Evacuated. Thousands die. The survivors settle beside a dormant volcano, harnessing its endless warmth. They establish a colony, Aurora, atop a frozen lake. Its bountiful harvest becomes their lifeline. As years pass, a feud grows between colony and capital. A captain seizes power and enforces a truce. More heat is drawn from the depths. More fish is demanded from Aurora. Fed and warmed for 30 years, New Edinburgh is a miracle. Abundance curdles. The ground roars. The captain is overthrown. His madness ends. Aurora, still consumed by the old rust, declares independence. Today, New Edinburgh starves. The mountain groans. Through rumbling and despair, one steps forward.
Me.
You.
Yep, so that's a bit of backstory and everything. And now we ought to get into it. Yeah, a matter of trust, first among equals.
We will cast our votes. No more captain, no more captains.
The floor is mine. Yeah, so before being sworn in as first citizen, you must be approved by New Edinburgh, or Scottish. This is like Scottish city council. All eyes are upon you. The Four Fingers, who led the rebellion against the previous captain, are clamoring to bring steel to Aurora. Which, in case you don't know, means they want to take him over. And by steel, they mean weapons of mass destruction. Like automatons, I think, and guns. Will the ever-scheming brokers advocate a diplomatic solution? So in case you want to know, these are the brokers. These are the Four Fingers. Because of the missing limbs, that's why they're called that. And then these are the founders. The cautious founders have bidden their time, waiting as always before throwing their lot in with the winner. I vow to acclaim what is ours. New Edinburgh will be ours. Sorry, New Aurora will be ours. We already are New Edinburgh. We hardly won an election. I think even the hard difficulties, you actually can instantly lose the election. Let us instantly go to the pause menu. And first, instantly go into here. Now, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff, like barracks, which we need to build to get our platoons in order to send them out to go kill people. But let's go back into here. Let's go into resources. Let's go to factories, because we need the factory. We're going to build the salvaging factory. It's one of the first things we want, alright? Let's fix our heating problems. Because right now, a lot of stuff's overheated, and some of the stuff's underheated. It's a horrible mix of it all. We are going to tear this down for the resources. We are going to turn on the heat here. We still want everything warm, you know, because how we're doing this is we have all this stuff. Of course, we don't need this much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this off, which will give us some more time. Turn this off as well, which will give us more time. And then turn this off, which will also give us more time. Sorry, no, we're gonna keep this one on. I actually think that having another district on, it probably hurts us less than having one of these on. I think I'm right there. What if I have all three of these on? I'll have more time than if I do. I think that's more time in total. I don't know. I can't remember what the first one was. So anyways, yeah, we're gonna go scroll through all this. We have a bunch of stuff. A lot of it's moderates. Most of it is unfiltered, stuff like that. What to do? Yeah, we gotta fix some stuff. So this has nothing here, so I'm also gonna scrap this. This is going to be turned into stuff we need. Now, these guys, you actually want them to have high fervor, because they're toilers. The higher fervor they have, the less workforce requirement we have. When they like me, they'll also increase efficiency. So instead of promoting them, which will get rid of their fervor, we're gonna grant them the agenda. And we're also gonna fix these two things as soon as possible, but another thing we're gonna do is we need more materials. So we're gonna go over to the materials, which are over here. I'm honestly going to probably scrap these. This one right here, in the future. There is some extra food over here, but that's not really needed right now. What we do need, though, is more space for our housing, because we're going to have to eventually build shelters for the housing. And that is going to be a bit costly in the long term. We're going to instantly throw ourselves into emergency council as well. Unfortunately, they want to accept all outsiders. I really don't want to do this, but we did grant them the agenda. This will not help us in any way in the slightest right now. I would prefer forage additives, but we'll pass that one next. It's going to decrease our relationship, but also increases it with these guys. So now they're devoted, which means we're going to get more efficiency. We do have these political prisoners.
First citizen, can you hear us?
First citizen, as you know, the old captain has an unfortunate habit of looking up his opponents. Although we freed all the political prisoners, we're unsure what to do with the Aurorians. These poor sods are much of them as we are, points out our founder delegate, who used to share their lot. We should send them home, as a token of goodwill. Ugh, giving away precious leverage counts as a broker. These blokes are worth 10 times their weight in food. We could use them as leverage, or keep them in prison. Now, we're gonna use them as leverage. We're gonna get 30,000 food right now in return for trading them over. Because I am not looking for peace. I am looking for war. I am not here to enforce peace. Peace through negotiations. I am here to enforce peace through war, to reclaim what is rightfully ours. Alright, yeah, so there they go. Rallying factory workers. Greatly increases efficiency in industrial and extraction districts. That's lovely jubbly, love to see that. We need to start producing more. More, always more, government. More! Alright. So now we gotta wait a little bit for everything to be done. We gotta wait for to tear down the districts, to build new districts, all that stuff. Research and build at least one barracks hub. We need to do that soon. We're gonna send some army men for us. We are hungry. People are hungry, but the hunger is diminishing because we have food. We're gonna forage and hope that nobody dies. Nobody dies, so we just got 5,000 food for free. Let us repair this. We're going to repair this right now, even though I don't want to repair some of these things. It's probably better to not. Now, I do think that some of this is somewhat randomized, but I cannot tell. So I could have sworn last time I played there was only one of these districts up here, but now there's two. One of the spots for these, at least, yeah. No, I think it's more or less the same. So we need to build prefabs in this place once it's fixed. That way we have the ability to build the factory when it's fully functional. Is that worth it? No, it's not. I'd rather just get this done eventually than get it done right now. We also have elections. That's another thing. We're not appointed by some captain. Yeah, we will build emergency shelters. Let's do this too. This is also why we're saving a little bit more. We need to research and build emergency shelters. Okay, fine. As much as I do not want to, we're gonna have to. Could also trade some money for some food if we were in catastrophic need of food. We're gonna raise one from the founders. I'm gonna be more friendly with the founders than I am with the brokers. Yeah, so we need to start building some of this before this happens, because the seismic activity happens before then, nothing good's gonna happen. Alright, let's, turn this off completely, actually. We don't need to be warm. We need to survive. Actually, that was probably a mistake there. Being warm was honestly better in that district, because it actually costs less to be warm in that district than it did to make it face reality of what actually was going on. So we're gonna get extra stuff because they like us. How much does this cost? 90. So we're gonna have enough. We're gonna get the places done before we start building barracks. So I could probably adjust one of these districts. I'm gonna build it here because last time I played it happened here, and I'm gonna hope that happens here again. And we should be able to cover it enough that nobody dies, but some people will be injured. So we have food. That's good. Because we ransomed the prisoners, alright? I could probably make them a promise. Let me make them a promise. What do you guys want? Promise to restart all due maintenance. I'm gonna do that anyways in the future. That's like the next thing I research after I get everything basic done. So that won't be too bad. Let's speed up time a bit. Alright. Instantly, let's go back in here. I'm gonna research emergency shelters. Because we need these soon. Alright, there we go. And then next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna tear apart which district? Which one? Which one? Probably this one. It's not gonna produce as much and it's not gonna last as long. It's better to build it over here. Now we just need 81 more prefabs. So yeah, we're gonna get this on building prefabs instead of goods, even though goods would be nice. Oh! I am wasting law time here. I don't know what I'm thinking, what I'm doing. Let's just get all these off the, Just tell me that there's new things to do, but there's not. None of this is new. So it's heat. Unfortunately, we did pass except all outsiders, which is not good for us, because the population growth is not going to help us in this case. And yeah, governance is different from rule. We're not allowed to have rule laws, because I'm pretty sure the people will literally just kill us if we had rule laws. If we try to become a dictator, they will kill us. Because they literally just rebelled against the captain. They're willing to do it again if they think we're doing anything against them. I think durable goods would probably be better. I don't think anything else is really going to help us too much, so durable goods. Because it also helps us reduce crime, because we don't have the ability to really build guards right now. I was kind of hoping when we get a law like military police, like we can make platoons into the army, basically. I'm going to call another emergency council. As much as people are not going to like it, I'm going to have to do it. We're going to go to society, we're going to go for funerals, and we're going to go for harvesting funerals to increase research speed slightly, which is going to be useful, and slightly decrease disease. And we're going to be causing disease a lot with our adaptation buildings, and from hunger. Come on, pass. There we go.
Have spoken. The law takes effect.
And these guys are pleased because we replaced the law with another law. Apparently, I don't remember doing that, but apparently we did. We're gonna grant them the agenda as well again. We want them to have as many people with them as possible. It is somewhat in our benefit.
A new rule enters into force.
Good. Fortunately, we cannot quite reach that in one go. We're gonna have to expand the district if we want to reach that. This is not too expensive, the emergency shelters.
A new law is in effect.
A new law is in effect, that's right. It's only been like 5 seconds, but the first citizen, he made a new law. We're gonna actually turn these away from hot, because being hot is not good enough. It's not gonna help us with those ones. Alright, they're about to explore. We can take in some more people, but I don't want to, because actually we do want to. We need the more workforce. As much as I hate it, we're gonna take in more people. Take them in. It's gonna increase our food demand and our goods demand, but it's gonna have to be worth it in the long run. We're gonna take in some more. Take the course. Can I trade with these guys right now? Negotiate trade. Negotiate. They don't like that I kinda, you know, force them to, pay to get some of their people back. But, I'm gonna ask them... I'm gonna do a big ask here. We're gonna go with 30,000 food. Because even if they say no, it doesn't really matter, because I'm planning on going to war with them anyways. I'm trying to get what I can out of them. We're gonna do a big ask, and we're gonna hope that they comply. And if they don't comply, then nothing really too terrible happens. Could give out food to improve relations. It's only 5,000 food. We're eating 148 food a day, though. That's a new thing. I'm pretty sure we used to be eating this much a week. Now we're eating this much a day. I don't remember that used to always be the case. We still make 8 stamps a week. Something fishy's going on. Yeah, the servants are, spying on us. The vultures over our fishmonger are the stink spot enough, but it's the shop servants that are the real problem. We're certain they're locking more spies. For each and every negotiating session, surprise, surprise! Aurora kins our weak points. Negotiators warn this weakness, makes our, yeah, okay. We're going to, accuse them of spying, which will, decrease their strength, but increase their defiance. Grows embarrassed by our accusation to espionage, and yet grows more defiance. I'm kind of fine with that. I don't know what I'm going to be doing with all these steam cores. I don't have any use for them. I know we're going to build most of these buildings that require steam cores. How long till this is done? 1 week. We have 22 weeks until that's ready. Can we get less... Can we get rid of that? Yes and no. Technically, no. At the same time. Will this give us more time? Yes, it does. The less steam we extract, the less often this is going to happen, seismic events. And we want to give ourselves as much time as possible here. There's no point in overproducing steam, because it doesn't go anywhere. You can't stockpile it. Our emergency shelter. I would do that. We got to do barracks right now. We're going to have the brokers research it, which will, for some reason, increase our relationship with the founders. I don't know why, but it does that. First citizen. Citizen of the first. No deal. Yeah, complete disappointment. If we have a display of strength, then they'll be more willing to accept, more outrageous demands of mine. More or less, so to say. Alright, let's just build a, dense housing block right here, please. Alright. Build one right here. And as much as this is not really going to help too terribly much right here, we're going to build one right here. We don't have enough good, heat stamps for this then, so we're going to ask for some heat stamps, because they should still like me enough. And I don't know where I really want to put this, alright? I'm gonna be honest. I have here settled. So I can either put this here, or I could put one here. This will completely cover these two, in case any seismic events happen here, which is where you would expect them to happen. But these are probably more important places, but the problem is, unless I move something around, I cannot get ample coverage. I mean, technically, yeah, this is really what we want. Not much I can do, yeah, unfortunate. Unfortunate, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles now, ain't it? Okay, do we have, the goods? What are we doing here? Mandatory, of course. It's gonna help us in the long run, but in the short term, this is gonna hurt us. We need forage additives or durable goods really soon. Can I do another emergency session? Soon, but not right now. We're gonna ask them to do this again. Nobody died, but it's fine. Well, that's actually a good thing that nobody died, but, yeah. Like I was saying earlier, that got us some extra food. That'll last us a week, about. I can ask them to mediate. I don't want them to do that, though. A remnant of madness. First citizen, a group of four fingers have gathered around the captain's old manor. I say, whatever the crook stashed in there before he went off belongs to the folks of New Edinburgh. Let's claim what's inside and tear this place down. The founders beg you to protect the building, though. The old chap went off his head at the end, aye, but it's one of the he was one of the settlers who built the city. Well, it stands his house above a memory and a precious warning. We are going to tear it down. I'm sorry, my friend. I know you people want it, but it's gonna need to be teared down. Those goods.
After 30 years touring the cliffs,
Those goods.
the old captain's mansion
Those goods are extremely useful to us all. So I'm sorry to say, but it's better this way. It just is. Let's build an emergency shelter around here. We want to get at least adequate. We can get ample on both of them, why not? Let's expand here. Well, we don't need to actually expand there right now. There we go, shelter. You'll have shelter. Good. And it's about to go down, so we're fine, more or less. Let's build around here, so we have the proper coverage. This has just expired, so we're gonna dig it up. We can't let anything go to waste now, can we? We're gonna need the thing soon. What is this? Walking through shards with a sledgehammer. Why are you using a sledgehammer, though? Oh, you're just gonna break it. This feels so good. It's like doing it to him. Why does this feel this way? It's just too much. I'm gonna be sick. With nothing left to pillage, people keep going to the captain's manor to vent some anger. So yeah, they're just breaking down parts of the captain's manor because they're angry at the captain. Which, in case none of you are paying attention during the cinematic, the captain, he was not a good captain. At the very end, he went insane and sort of, kind of, wrecked the place. We really need some more trust. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to make these guys a promise, I think. I don't know, I can't really do anything there. I guess I could grant them the agenda. That's gonna waste a law, though, law passing. And the problem is it'll actually get passed, too. I don't really want to go down that direction, either. So we're gonna have to speed up time. How long until this is done? 3 days, we can get our barracks. There we go. So here it is, Barracks Hub. It is a 3-tile thing. Does it want to be around anything? Does not look at it. It provides us 5 housing, though. 30 platoons and some mercenaries. Alright. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it then. Let's, pause. First off, let's start research of all due maintenance. We could use the extra materials, because we're almost out. Let's get this barracks hub. I don't have anywhere exactly to put it, so I'm just gonna put it over here. It doesn't appear to need anything else either. It probably will in the future, but as of now, it does not. We don't need this. We can start making goods now. We don't need it. Well, we do need it. We just don't need as much. That's what I'm trying to say here. Let's expand this. There we go. Perfecto. See, these are going to last a really long time. It's going to last, yeah, 4,000 weeks if I don't build anything on top of it. I'll probably build a foundry on top of it eventually. Let us get some more of this by building around this area. In case a tremor happens here. Because it doesn't matter actually how much the area is covered, just as long as we have ample coverage. I'll probably ask the Four Fingers for weapons, but it'll decrease their fervor. I don't really want that, because I like having a bunch of workers. And we're going to build a secondary one as well, I think. No.
And will consider the first citizens.
Yeah, right. So, right now we have chemical additives, which is literally completely useless. So let's get forage additives, which will just give us extra food, which means the food stockpiles will last longer. Because we're not able to build food production here. Yeah, so that's gonna be a bit better. We're unfortunately almost out of food. And by almost out, I mean we're completely out of food. We need to negotiate, I think. Oh no, the defiance is too high to negotiate. We need to send the troops in. I will not let my people starve. Alright, I will kill every last enemy before I let my people starve. Probably should get the food hoarding inspectorate. And that's for a very good reason, by the way. It's not for no reason. We need to push ourselves more towards equality to get this, though. So let's go with, society. What is this? Opening workshop produces heavy weapons. Okay, so we have industrial, so we have crafted, which is tradition. We have repurposed, which is progress. And then we have industrial, which is normal. So the difference is, this one causes more pollution. This one causes less pollution and needs less workers, but costs more to build in total. This costs less to build, reduces pollution by taking trash, but increases crime and disease. Now, increasing crime makes sense, because we're basically just making easy to build homemade weapons that anyone could build. So I'm gonna guess that the other people are gonna figure out how to get their hands on that. Fight for success. To war we go. To solve Aurora's problem by force, you can now train platoons and send platoons to the front. Platoon management, okay, yeah, I get it. We'll defeat our enemies. Alright, so for the cost of 150 heat stamps and 5 frostland teams, we'll get 10 platoons and 500 soldiers. Training will take 20 weeks. Or we could train conscripts if we had the law, which is just trust falls when we get them. Alright, we're gonna pay soldiers who are willing. And here we go, a new community, soldiers. You can also downsize the force. I love this. We'll fight for our city. I love these guys. I love the outfits too. It's beautiful. Tensions increased. We'll do that. Tension's bad right now, but it's not the worst. Can I explore down here? No, it requires 20 Frostland teams and some will be injured. So let's expand this to get the 20 teams that we need in the future. So I'm willing to increase tension, which I think will be, yeah, it's just general. In order to get these guys back on my good side for a little bit, it's better than decreasing trust. Trust is too important right now. I'm going to have to pass some equality laws to get some more trust. Like free essentials, that'd probably be the best thing to pass right now. Yeah, so we're going to research, okay, so now optional things is to get that stuff. We need to train them up and then send them to the front lines. What's going on here? The trader. Lazily doing inventory in his shop. A job's a job, but where's honor? I'd fight myself if only I could. Let's see if they drag those rich people to battle with them. We'll pay them. Hope they're worth it. Well, many complain about mercenaries. Others secretly reviled about delegating the fighting. Yeah, so the people want to fight themselves. They don't like the idea of hiring mercenaries from out of the city. I don't know how we're doing this, because it's not taking up workforce to make these guys. It's just taking up money. But when you guys are done, we're gonna send them to the front lines. Yeah, I wanna pass conscription because my people want it too. That's how kind I am. My people want to murder their enemies, and I'm right there with them, you know? I'm with them every step of the way. Alright? I'm not gonna let them go alone. I'll let them go to the front lines as they wish. I'll send them right there, armed. It's what the people want, so it's what they'll get, because, you know, who am I to deny the people what they want? What they need, in fact. They need to go to war. So who am I to deny them that opportunity? Maybe I should gather some weaponry. I mean, 74 weapons would be nice. I'm not sure why they'd be mad about this. We're gonna go kill people in New Aurora, and that's what they love to do. Right, we need more food. Unfortunately, we're still not close enough to equality for this, because we haven't passed any actual equality laws. There's a research of equal pay. As much as I hate the idea of wasting more resources. That's fine. I'm not sure why it costs us money though. I never really got that. Alright, Shrimmer's imminent. Let's see. Forgers demand vote and liberated youth. Yeah, I'm really just doing this to increase trust, that way I'll get re-elected. I'd like to raise some funds here. Thank you, people. You're very kind. I like the music. It feels more different. So anyways, I'll probably do another video eventually where I do the opposite of what I'm doing right now in the future. Eventually, sometime. Eventually. In the future. Alright, what is on the list? I'll do maintenance. You want this to pass, so I'll make sure it passes. Brokers. If you do this, I will make a dense housing block that I was already gonna build. Oh, the tremor's happening at the exact same time we called a vote. So you guys aren't gonna actually be able to see the tremor. I see. Let me click on I see. That was a glitch.
Are you alright? I
Can't see. Alright, 52 people were injured here, and 34 here. Yeah, this is also why we've been saving up prefabs. Thankfully, I don't think anyone died due to the emergency shelter. All the maintenance is definitely helping. We'll build a dense housing block here so people can live where they work. Let's see. Yeah, no one died.
Run for your life!
I love this because this adds in a new threat. It's not just the threat of the cold. Now you have to worry about the threat of seismic activity. Living here must suck. Because not only do you have to worry about dying every day to some nasty frostbite, you have to worry about so many other things. Alright, there you go. Equal pay. We're gonna go for alcohol in order to cover this. We're gonna do some city-run pubs.
project.
Let's declare emergency council session. I mean, this will probably pass, but let's get the founders to do it. I promised to build a watchtower, which I was already gonna build. There we go. Lovely. I'm causing myself a lot of problems in the short term, but it will be worth it in the long term. There we go. More trust is needed. We need more trust. Unfortunately, the people don't like me all that much. We're gonna grant agenda to these guys to increase my trust by a lot.
Citizen, can you hear us?
Everybody earns the same pay. That's absurd. Yeah, I know you guys think that's absurd.
Take note. A new rule.
There we go.
Into force.
We need more food. People are starving. Oh, wow. Death toll. 67 people were killed while foraging. And they didn't even bring back any food. My god, look at that. Death toll. 67 people. See, now, last time I did that like 20 times without anyone dying. Of course, now they die.
First citizen. Hear us. First citizen.
Let's get those soldiers to the front line. Let's start killing. Well, that went horribly wrong. I mean, only 6 or 7 people died, and they died in the crevices somewhere, so I don't think we're gonna have to bury their bodies anytime soon. Let's turn down the heat in order to save on some steam, which means we can make sure seismic activity does not come anywhere near as soon. There we go. Can we try negotiating? No, we can't. Okay. I kind of regret everything I've done so far. None of it has benefited me. I need to get the Food Hoard and Inspectorate in order to stop starvation soon enough. The people are starving!
First citizen.
Why don't you do anything?
Calling you.
First citizen.
First citizen.
We are calling you.
We're starving to death, unfortunate. Alright, are we close enough? No, we haven't actually passed enough to actually get it there, alright. Well, let's build the weapons workshop then. We're gonna do the, let's do repurposed. It's cheaper, too. Who cares about a bit of crime and disease? We're already rampant with disease. Am I gonna stay there forever as a permanent reminder of my failures? 67 people dead. What's this event here? Yeah, the people want food, I understand that. Problem, we don't got no food.
First citizen.
First citizen.
First citizen. We are calling you.
First citizen.
We only have 500 soldiers. Alright, we need more soldiers. Can you guys become a voting bloc?
Citizen.
First citizen.
That's a question I want to know.
Calling you.
And I hope that the answer is yes. I want the soldiers to vote. As their own voting bloc. Yeah, this is really bad actually. I was doing better last time. Chewing on dried mushrooms. He's gonna be there. When I die, he's still gonna be there. Twisted, crumpled, impaled forever. Some you sent out to forage lost their lives in the crevices. Yeah, and we didn't even get food from it too. That's the worst part. I would have been willing to sacrifice some people if it means we got food. But not only did people die, we didn't get any food. I want this to pass. We need less people coming in, more workforce, more heat stamps. Come on. Also, the more trust we have, the more emergency meetings I can have. You guys are just here. I'll grant you guys the agenda.
Citizen. Can you hear
Pass
us?
something good. All right, we built an army. We will conquer a new Aurora. Win a battle and then seize back Aurora. Oh, I have 250 weeks. Okay. Manage your army. What does this do? Let me transfer the platoons here. Oh no, wait, I can't. I can't send the platoons here. Wait, what about here? How much do I need? 100 heavy weaponry and 30 platoons. So we need more army men to send to the front lines. Well then I suppose it's time to get some
People
more.
of the city, your council has voted.
Next time I want to pass a law that lets me conscript people. Because the people want to be conscripted and I have a ton of trust. Let them fight and let them die for the glory of our nation.
Citizen.
Can you hear us?
For the glory of the Scottish. I'm surprised nobody starved to death. We could, get these guys to, you know, stop eating food, but, just so happens that people like to eat food. I know, it's really weird. It's like this really weird human trait of eating food. I have to ask you guys for some funds. Can we buy some food? I really hate how these guys are hoarding all the food. They're gonna have to die, alright? Gosh, I'm gonna have to kill them. We need the food. We need it now. Not 20 years from now. Now. Alright, we met the demands of some people. I don't know who I met the demands of, but I met their demands, at least. Are you guys more willing? Oh wait, here we go. Transfer platoons. How do I transfer a platoon to the front? Manage your army. Transfer platoon. No platoon selected for transfer. How do I select a platoon? Is it in here? Do I click you guys?
First citizen.
First citizen.
Can you hear us?
Is it because I'm training up new people? Huh? What do I have? I have 10 platoons. Let's train up a few more. Oh, I don't have enough scouts. How do I send them to the front? Oh, that's how. Yeah, I want to send all 10 of them to the front. Transfer platoons. So they're marching to the front. Can we see this in active time? Yes, we can. Here they are. Instead of taking the road, they're marching. Soldiers pushing through the frost line. Look, they have guns. Lovely. So people are going to be injured when they come back to home base. Some soldiers might die. I don't know. I don't really know what's going to happen. This is actually technically farther than I've gotten last time. More people dead, though. That's great. Steam laundry worker. Slowly fold into clean blanket. Most new Edinburgh's youth march to a war under the gaze of the older generation that alone knows the horrors awaiting them. I kissed you goodbye and I lied. And you did the same. You both knew it. We'll never clap eye to eye again. They'll train you for war and you won't see the end of it. You're a gentle soul. You were born when the city was still steaming. You were born in kind times, and battle plays on kindness. You'll hesitate. The one who kills you will not. How do these people know the horrors of war? That person's only, what? The Great Frost has lasted for what, 30 years? They're 43 years old. It would have only been... how old? We'll take only the weapons, because the food's rotten, unfortunately. What, 13 years old? I guess he could have known war by then. After all, in the first Frostpunk, you did have survivors of the Boer War in your colony. Though that was the medics. Alright, yeah, I guess I could see them knowing the horrors of war that await the new generation that were sending off to battle. Off to die. Alone and cold. Never to see home again. But alas, what can I do about it? Let's simply train up some more troops. Let's get some more men out there. We've got 300 heavy weapons. And we're gonna have to do something with them, aren't we? So what is this? Is this a industrial? Yes, it is industrial. Alright.
Research Institute is ready to present its latest breakthrough.
We're gonna build this because we need the heavy weapons. Eventually. We also need food. Let's get some logistics bays, because we do not have enough scouts. We're gonna go for the Vanguard logistics bays. I want to grant you guys the agenda. So the problem is, these guys are actually heavily increasing this because they're further. I'm hoping to get in the thingy where I can reduce the amount that people are mad. Hey, I mean, we're not dying. That's the good thing.
First citizen.
First citizen.
Give us some food.
We are calling you.
I think it's because I'm producing enough food to where people have enough to survive on meager rations, but they're still malnourished. I should have taken that rotten food. Who cares about a bit more disease? It would have gotten catastrophic though, wouldn't it? No, it wouldn't have. I should have taken that food. Something's better than nothing, but I took nothing instead of something. Liberated youth. Brokers. I promise to... what? What do I promise to be? Founders. I promise to research punitive prisons. So that's an easy one to do. It's only going to cost me a few weeks and 50 heat stamps. That one I'm fine with, honestly.
The proposed law has been approved.
Alright. Heavy weaponry. Heavy weaponry reduce, increase Aurorian casualties. Might impact the state of the colony once you reclaim it. Yeah, see, I don't really want to damage it too badly. We'll utilize heavy weapons as needed, though. Yeah, I understand. They want me to change the laws on enforcing alcohol. We could get city-run alcohol shops, but we don't really need that right now. What I feel like we really need is gonna be... trust, probably? We could do military conscription. Unfortunately, the people are not really supportive of this. So, maybe... 3 basic necessities. 3 essentials. Because it'll increase trust. And we need a lot of trust if we want to get reelected. And trust allows us to do more things, alright? It also means more research speed. So I can rush the researchers now. So wait, could we attack right now? Manage your army. Many soldiers will die. If we use heavy weaponry, our chance of winning increases. However, we're going to wait here for some time. We could also take over this. You gotta remember that. Taking control of it requires 30 platoons. We already have the heavy weaponry. We could get some food once these, guys are trained up. You know what? I can distribute weaponry to these guys. It's only 71. I'm actually fine with that. Let's give them some weapons. Take them. What is this? Events. Is it gonna be bad? A waste of knuckles. Let prisoners fight. Oh, we can train prisoners. That's interesting. First citizen. Some inmates have caused a commotion. A gang leader named Billy Fulton agreed to calm them down on the condition that we deliver a message. Tell the first citizen, there's a lot of good knuckles rotting away in here, said Fulton. Me and the lads just want to do our part. The warden says he's under proper command. These men could be a force to reckon with. Also wouldn't be too unhappy to see the rowdy... Okay, yeah. We're gonna decline for now, as much as I love to do that. Because we need, let's get some more barracks down. We'll train up some prisoners. I have a feeling it's probably gonna be a bad idea in the long run, but in the short run, that could be pretty good. I think if the new Aurorians are smart enough, they'd attack us now with our soldiers there and be able to kill the 10 platoons. But apparently they're not smart. Can I specifically... Yeah, I can specifically build weapons. What is this? Dismantle heavy weapons to gain usable material. Huh. I could see how that could be useful, but not right now. Not right now, unfortunately. Forage, please don't die. Okay, we got 5,000 food. That's gonna last us for like a week. Upcoming vote of trust. Founders are against us. Everyone else is kind of fine with us. What's this? Yeah, keep the course. We're not gonna change anything in the election. We're not gonna try to do it right now or prolong anything. Send some scout outs there. It actually does make sense that we need scouts to train up the army men because we're gonna be sending them through the Frostland, and they're gonna need to know how to be in the Frostland to survive out there. How much food is this? 48,000 and another 48,000? Yeah, it's fertile soil compared to these... What is it, black spots? I think they're called. Which only have a small bit of food. Right? Yeah, black patch. Nearly depleted patch of fertile volcanic soil. Alright, well let's try to decrease tensions. Somehow, some way. Crime elimination, sterilization, nah. Human experimentation would be nice, but we don't really want to do that right now. More workforce we don't really need right now, so let's go towards hospitals, let's get teaching hospitals. We're basically just completely abandoning everything else and just hard focusing down a certain tree. Actually, wait. Let me go back in here. Let's end this. City. Can't do famine prevention yet. Let's do housing... Housing applications is actually really nice. I kind of like that. Because it increases trust. And trust is something that's useful to us, because it's going to help us get re-elected. That's one of the things, we want to get re-elected, because I know I cannot trust the city in the hands of another. Once these, once these are done, we're going to send some more people to the front line.
First citizen, we are calling you.
And the people ought to be really mad. We're going to send prisoners to the front lines, but we're going to send them. So, yeah, crime will slightly be increased, because they're going to be pardoned as unpaid soldiers. But it doesn't cost me any money. We need some more scouts. Scouts. Won't you be willing to train up some prisoners? Good lads. Alright, labor organization, we're gonna get unions, I think. As much as it hurts production. I'd rather have unions than nothing. So there's a chance this does not pass because these guys hate moderation. But I think it will pass, even if only by 1 or 2 votes. And if it doesn't pass, then it's wasted. It doesn't really matter.
The proposed law
It passes.
has been approved.
If only by a few votes, it still passes. Increased trust. Yeah, some people do leave the factions whenever you pass a moderate law. I don't know why they actually do that. I find it really weird. It's like they see moderation, they're like, ah, let's just quit. Alright, this is guys in the foundry. Large number of workers in weapon factories report lead poisoning. Ah, dang it. Leaning over a bathroom sink. I can't think straight no more. Last shift, was I wearing gloves? I cannot remember. Yeah, that's not good. Listen, I'm sorry, people. Yeah, it's because we're weapon repurposing. We're turning lead scraps into weapons. And the people are getting lead poisoning because of it. As sorry as I am for them, there's nothing I can really do. I have to redo some of this to get down to here. But that death toll is just right there, you know, it's really annoying me.
First citizen.
We'll grant you guys the agenda. There we go, we're at max trust. We are revered. We are beloved by all peoples. Let's go send some more soldiers to the front lines. Manage army. Transfer platoons. More of them. Forwards. March. Yeah, so we need to get disease down. Which means we really do need... I can't afford to be doing this right now. I need to get back to society. And I need to be getting less disease. Because right now people are suffering from lead poisoning. I don't know what we're going to be able to do about lead poisoning. But, it's certainly better than nothing. Come on, guys. Give us the food. You're starving to death, too. I ought to beat him up for this.
First citizen.
Hear us, first citizen.
I don't know what to do right now, so I'm just gonna speed up time a bit until something comes up that I can do. Oh, we can do a Vanguard Logistics Bay, I guess. Might as well. How long is that? Is that like a permanent thing that just increases? Yeah, it looks like it does. So let's just train some more. We can handle the bad stuff right now, because the good stuff will come later. Let's ask these guys for some funds. Just a few.
Can you hear us?
We're gonna go for a teaching hospital. I think they have changed some of the values in these, and I think they also, what? Starvation? A massive amount of people just died due to hunger. So people starve to death. Unfortunate, but there's nothing we can do about it. I'll just say, negotiating with the enemy was definitely more, productive in terms of getting food. Can I force some negotiation out of them? No, because they're too defiant. When we can't, I am seizing this. We're gonna seize it, and then we're probably gonna raise it, I think. I'm wondering if there's gonna be another faction in this scenario. If there's not, maybe there is. I think the first part is over here. I think once we conquer a new Aurora, that's gonna be the second chapter.
First citizen.
We don't have enough workers. We need some more workers. We need more workers. Let's, So I can't really afford to do that. So let's just send them out to the Frostland and see if they can find some food for us all. We'll go down the safe path for right now. And we still have 15 at home base because we need to get any more. Oh, we don't have enough workers. Dude, yeah, we're running out of workers. Next stuff we research has to be about working. Let's be the workers. Here's what I can do. I can shut off the weapons factory. I don't need it right now. What's this? Starvation. Yeah, trust falls. Are you people willing to hand over the food now, or do we have to beat it out of you? I'm starving. Why is there not enough food? Listen, I would if I could. I'd get you more food. But alas, there isn't any.
We are calling you.
Another one of those things happening too. We have the stuff for it.
Surveyed new areas.
Oh, okay. We got new areas. Coal, I guess is useful. Probably should have just left it there. More people is not exactly useful. I kind of... Wait, I think we just trained up another group, so let's send them to the front lines. Transfer troops, yep. All of them. Straight to the front lines. I'm not gonna attack yet, because we're not gonna win. City alcohol shop is not gonna be that useful. But it's another step towards quality, which means I'm closer to getting the food hoarding inspectorate. Come on, pass. There we go.
Delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
I need to look at what law I'd want to pass before I see if I'm going to do an emergency. Labor unions, I guess? I don't know, I'd probably just do something about surplus heat or contagion prevention. Actually, city development. No, wait. Yeah, city development, actually. That'd be a good one. Let's get heat pipe watch. You could also get expedition, but I think heat pipe watch is going to be more worth it in the long run. Some extra heating is going to be very useful. Question is, will it pass? And it does pass.
Delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
So we can actually lower the temperatures here. That is wonderful. We're saving on some more steam, which means we get some more workers back from over here. And that's going to come a little later now. So we're giving ourselves a bit more time. I hate that the people are dying, but there's nothing I can really do to save the people. Unfortunate, I know, but it's just the way life is. Let's turn back on the overdrive. 10 weeks to an election and nobody likes me. We're gonna grant these guys the agenda.
First citizen. Can you hear us?
And we're gonna...
First
I'd really hate to do this. I really hate to get the money, because, like... everything, you know. But I guess I can make them a promise to build, like, something. Yeah, dense housing block. I can build that. That's easy. Yeah, they're starving to death, and they're having to eat old roots. As much as I absolutely hate it, there's nothing I can really do about that. When people are starving, and there's nothing I can do for them. It's horrible, truly, but I can't do nothing. There's no food anywhere. If there was, I'd give it to them. But there just isn't any. There we go, famine prevention. We finally went far enough. We can get the food hoarding inspectorate. Let's get a housing block there. We need more workforce if we want that. Let's lower our workforce here. Right. I think we're fine with that. What is this? Provide heavy weapons to guards? That's certainly something. Alright, I think our guys are finally in the front lines. We're gonna take over this. Can we? Requires 30 platoons. Oh, wait, I have to have 30 platoons on me. We're gonna transfer 20 platoons back then. March back. hospital. We're gonna help lower disease. That's our major problem with detention, is disease. We're gonna send some more people in. They died. 98 of them died. They didn't even bring back any food. Oh my god, I hate this so much. We keep dying. And that took away a lot of our workforce too. The 98 of them dying. My god. All that workforce, you know? How hard is it to just gather some mushrooms in a safe manner? I mean, I get it. It's probably not safe, per se, but... And this is on the easiest difficulty, too. I need to do this a lot more if I really want to try to win this. Can I give you guys some more weapons? You can give me more weaponry. Happiness is a warm gun. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You'll put this to good use? Good. I'm funding, like, communistic terrorists by giving them weaponry. I'm not sure how good of an idea this is. But alas, what am I to do about it? I can't really... Oh, wait, okay, there we go. We got...
Remember to fill out your housing application as thoroughly as possible to speed up.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't get any food, man, like, at all. Alright, we have the 30 men. The 30 platoons, at least. So we could take this over, or we could raise it and to get a bunch of food. We're just gonna take it over, because I want to be able to get the food. Like, over time, because I think raising is not gonna actually give us a bunch of food. Some activity is happening soon, that's gonna be annoying. And by annoying, I mean deadly. Promise the foreman was broken. I couldn't grant you guys the agenda, okay? As much as I want to. Literally can't. Because the next election's gonna be my election. So, let us hope that, nothing bad happens. Look, we're gonna have to do workplace control. We're gonna have to abolish management. Alright. Here we go. Oh no, wait. Apparently my election's not happening yet. Apparently we're gonna try to pass family apprenticeship. I actually hope this wins. It does.
The eyes have it.
You're not gonna like that too much, but you like it. I guess you end up liking it. We're gonna turn that off before it explodes. Alright. We could wait. No, we're gonna hold vote now. Okay, it's supported. We barely passed this one. Only 4 more votes than we needed. That was scary. We do have 99 weeks, though, to go. We're gonna ignore this for now, probably.
A new law takes hold.
Alright, I'm probably not gonna end up researching punitive prisons, I'm gonna be honest. Could downsize the forces. There's only 100 people in this faction. Apparently, no matter how many people we add to it, it only is 100. They just need to be a community, so they need to have 100 people bare minimum, I guess. Alright. Watch as they go take over the food deposit. Sorry. How many people are gonna die, though? That's the question. I hope 0, but... we all know the truth. Okay, yes. Run the outpost. 90 food a week. Seized algae refinery. The site has been used to harvest algae and took it by force. Be able to get a considerable amount of food. We're gonna manage... we need to send some more people over there. That lowered their strength and their defiance by taking that over. Alright, that's lovely. We got some more stuff. We're gonna grant these guys the agenda. We want them to be as big as possible. I think the other faction's gonna oppose this. It's gonna be New Aurorian. It's gonna be over here. Well, that's interesting. Alright, seismic activity is happening soon. This is gonna hurt pretty bad, I'm gonna say. But we're getting food now. We're in the positive. Oh my god, we're actually gaining food. Unfortunately, not for long, because we're gonna get new people soon, and that's gonna, you know, increase the population. Oh no, wait, our population's stable. It's almost stagnant. We'll take the cores, even though we don't need them, and we're not gonna take the people, because we're kind of low on food. Don't exactly need to be bringing in more mouths to feed. Especially I'd like more workers. And I'm getting a bit more by having family apprenticeship. Oh, and by training the prisoners, we actually get more resources as well. In fact... Oh, train the prisoners is a one-time thing in each of those. We're gonna go for communal parenthood, I think, to, increase percentage. No. We're gonna on the path we need to go down. Experimental treatment. Decrease disease, increase research speed, all that jazz. Good thing is, this does provide housing. So any new people are gonna be housed. That's not a big problem, the housing. The big problem is the, keep everybody alive. Beyond that. So that's the big problem. We need to start building the foundry in order to get this, more resources. It's gonna get a little bit colder before it gets slightly warmer again. Tension's high, but it is not gonna stay that way. Alright. Let's pause the game real quick and look at the new territory before we do anything else. It's just more people. Okay, well let's go this way. There is some prefabs there. If we get... Can we make this into anything else? Like, increase it? Make it better? I mean, hey, I'm not gonna complain. We're in the positives for now. We're not gonna be in the positive for long, that's for certain. But, for now at least. For now. I could probably, decrease the amount of workforce I need in the factory, which is probably my biggest drain right now. By building it, like, right here. 30% decrease. Right. 1% of the population. Wait a minute, does that mean they vote? Let me look at the council, because they're a community and they're taking up 1% of the population. Let me get out of here. Founder... No, okay. They're not a voting bloc. Kind of like how prisoners are not a voting bloc. Just because their own group doesn't mean that they get to have special interests. Unfortunately, I failed my demand, but they don't seem to really care all that much.
Hear us first, citizen.
I could probably turn back on this. It's gonna decrease squalor, but that's not really our problem. Our problem is too many diseases, and too many of this, too many of that. Yeah, unfortunately, alright, Tremor's imminent. I think everything is more or less fine. Let's attack one of these districts. Attack one of these districts, everybody in there is dead. I don't think there should be too many people there, but, you know, you never really know. And the other district's about to collapse, so I'm kind of fine with not providing, care there right now. Problem is we don't have enough people to be running all these. Ample coverage. I don't know where the Trevor's gonna hit, and I want to make sure we're prepared on all fronts. Alright? We're just slightly starving, okay? It's fine. A bunch of people died to get us this food. Oh wait, let's pause the game again. Manage the army. Transfer platoons. Send them to the front lines. We're at an overwhelming disadvantage still, but we can always make more troops. We can always build another barracks too. But, not right now. And them saying that the tremor is imminent apparently does not mean that the tremor is soon. It means in 10 to 20,000 business days. It's gonna happen at the same time we're voting, isn't it? Oh well. I actually don't think this is gonna pass. Yep, we're off by one vote. Mandatory units would have been nice, because I think we can get some events in the future, that'll be nice. Let's call an emergency session, and let's try to get abolish management, maybe? Nah, it's a radical law. Let's get unions. We'll negotiate the founders. We'll promise to research and hold a vote in dutiful use. I do not promise to pass it, however. Right. The reason we want unions is because, it's gonna increase trust. And trust matters a lot in this. And another thing is we can get some events down the future that will increase productivity instead of decreasing it. Little nails. First citizen, we've received widespread reports of children in emergency shelters falling into chronic, uncontrollable hysteria. There was this lad, no more than 10, recalls and orderly, had his hands over his wee sister's ears, holding her tight, as the earth shook around them. The others were screaming bloody murder. Some grown folks were eyeing the racket of dark thoughts that came when a body is spent. She went on, "It's a miracle nobody snapped." So we can, if parents cannot control their children, doctors will. Medicate the children. No! Invest in childcare. We'll have activities and toys for the children there. Trust will rise, but it'll cost us a heat stamp each. For each of these. I'm fine with that. We're not gonna put the children on drugs just because people find them annoying. And apparently some people want to murder the- See, this is why I hate all these people that exist. Because apparently these people are so annoyed by the children that they want to murder the children. So the only answer is to murder them first. It's the only thing that makes sense. To protect the children. To protect the children. I bet it was the brokers. They seem like that types. They're old. Old people. They don't like children. Alright, we're not making enough food anymore. Calling negotiations. Okay, so they're willing to negotiate because we lowered their... Why is it taking me over here? I don't know why. Alright, they're willing to negotiate. You will give us 20,000 things of food, and we will give you 20,000 goods. There you go. We'll give you 10,000 coal, 20,000 goods. You'll give us 25,000 food. Let's make it 30,000 food. It's above average, alright? I'm fine with that. I am going to be killing you guys soon, though, so don't think this is mercy in any way.
The research and...
Alright, and we need to get some more things. Some more things.
authority.
I hate it when it says there's a small chance that something bad will happen and then something really bad happens, everybody just dies. Don't you just hate it when games do that? Like, small chance for a catastrophic incident that will cause everybody to die. And then you do it 20 times in a row and everybody dies every single time. You're like, what? Why? And the next time you play, you do it like 20 times again and it never happens once. We need the foundry, so we're gonna need some more people to invest some funds. Thank you, old people, for giving me the money to get the foundry. Because we need some more materials. As much as I hate to admit it, we do have some problems in the city, unfortunately. We can't grant you guys the agenda. I'd love to do it, but the agenda's already set. Let's also train up some more soldiers. So this is their city. It's pretty nice looking. Let's manage the army. We got a slight advantage here. We could attack. But many soldiers will die, many platoons will be defeated. It'll up their defiance, lower their strength. I'd rather get it to the point where we're almost guaranteed to win. Please and thank you. I really like that. And I kind of like, you don't like that. Just kill them all. Let me give them more weapons.
First, citizen.
We are calling you.
Ah, so this shut down because it ran out of resources. Trying to move, but why? Because the district shut down. There's nothing I can do to keep it up. Emergency shelter. There we go. Let's increase the heating in these districts. That way they'll cure some sick people every once in a while, you know? We're actually farther than I was before. We're doing better, technically. More people have died. For less reasons. Fill in the deal, I see. Yes, I already know how to fulfill deals. Stop taking me over here. I think this is definitely worse, optimization.
Hear us, first citizen. Can you hear us?
We're gonna need to upgrade that generator soon. I tell you what. I tell you that. We'll send the resources, you send the food. You better get it soon. If you cheat us on this food, I'm gonna kill you.
First citizens.
I have people starving here. It keeps pushing me towards the front. Okay, I'm gonna promote you guys. And I'm gonna distribute weaponry to continue to put that fervor up there so we can get more workers. I need that food sometime soon. An event, what is it? True to our word. Nothing appears to be missing. Okay, good. We got some food for now.
Have increased.
We have some food for right now. I could hand out some food to the people. I don't really want to. Some free food.
The eyes have it.
Alright, we need to train up more men to send them to the front lines. Spend the rest of this to send some more people to the front lines, please. Now they're 8% of the community. I don't know why they keep changing.
Take note. A new rule enters into force.
I'm probably gonna dismantle this. We don't need it. I'd rather have another factory. We're researching right now? Still like a foundry. Okay, that's good. That's how we're gonna get this stuff up. Alright. Let us dismantle this. We're gonna get a core from this. And we're gonna get some more heat stamps and prefabs from that. These guys won't like it. They won't like it at all. They don't like us at all. But I don't care about some old fuddy-duddies liking us. We need more guards, that's what we really need. Could hand out 5,000 food rations. But that's the majority of our food, and I'm not handing out free food. We don't have enough. We can leave this as it is to increase trust, or tear it down for some prefabs and materials. It's New Edinburgh Monument, Bruce Split. Led by Lockmore, fell back towards the frozen lake, rich in food and the rest is history. I'll come back. You know, I'll leave it as it is. I know, I'm just gonna leave it as it is, because trust is important. Trust means there's less likely that people are gonna, you know, they want to get rid of me. It means I can pass more laws, I can do more things. Do things people don't like, because they trust me. We are going to do communal parenthood in order to get some more workers. And we're gonna place down the silica foundry. There we go. I'm honestly probably gonna tear down this, which will, one, reduce our disease, and two, give us another space. Generates a dangerous level of overdrive. We'll turn that off. And we're gonna have to turn this on. Unfortunate, really. It really is. We will increase heat by as much as we can. There we go. A little bit of micromanagement got us some extra heat. At least now it's the working's less efficient here, but less people are gonna get sick. What is this? Stand by my decision. Trust rises, the brokers don't like me. That was already the case. It's already the case. We need everything you have in return for some coal. This could technically work. That's the funny thing. This could technically work. In fact, right now, this is just below average. If we actually send them some goods, we'd have a chance. Alright. Let's ask for 50,000. Let's ask for 50,000 food. In return, we'll give 20,000 coal, which means we'll have to... No, that's a horrible idea. So reduce this to half the amount. 25,000. Give them some goods, and give them some coal. Send some more people to war. Mercenary training, there we go. Paid volunteers and list. We'll send them to war, we will. We don't have enough workers though, that's why we need this next law to pass. Well, I hope this is a good law at least. Oh no, I gotta propose the law, okay. Treatment, we don't need treatment right now. What we need is military conscription. I think everybody can agree. Apparently they don't agree. Code of responsibility? No. Resources? No. No, but nobody wants any of that. Alright then. Experimental treatment. Sure. Drink the green vial. But you know what? That's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed, and until next time, goodbye, and thanks for watching. The next video will be picking up where we left off, and traveling more into this game, you know? We're gonna take over New Aurora via military force. We're gonna take back what is rightfully ours. Because I'm not going to get a massive food via diplomacy thing, alright? I'm going to build an army and conquer New Aurora. We're taking back what is ours. We're not going to let independence or freedom, any of these nonsense terms, triumph over the survival of the collective. The survival of us all. We're not going to let it happen. So until next time, goodbye and thanks for watching. I'll save the game first before I turn off the thing, that way in case it crashes, nothing bad happens. New DLC Story 1. That's what I'm calling it. There we go. Alright, well, yeah, like I said, that'll do it.